And we're back. You tuned into Sports Federation TV. Thank you for staying tuned. Now, all the way from the Helderberg, we have two gentlemen joining us who are involved with the Helderberg Football Club. Welcome to Ryan Kallis and Marok Sebastian. Now, Ryan, you're the owner of Helderberg Football Club, and Marok, you are currently the assistant coach.
That's correct.
Okay, so you both obviously work very closely together. Let's start off with, how did the Helderberg Football Club originate?
A colleague of mine, Tariq van der Ros, who is more known in rugby circles, and I came up with the idea. It has been something that's been on my mind for many years, purely because the development and opportunities for youngsters in the Helderberg and beyond is not what it should be. I find that a lot of coaching structures are not in place, and children are not developing, getting the proper coaching. So I wanted to start a club that, although amateur, has a professional mindset. And that's where the idea began. So Tariq is the chairman of the club, and I head up the coaching side and what happens on the field.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you wanted to create a space that creates opportunities for the
Correct.
youth in the area who are interested in the sport specifically. And now, Marok, how did you get involved with the sport, and what led you to coaching?
When I was little, my mom used to coach us soccer and rugby, originally from the Northern Cape. And when I came to Cape Town, I was actually more in football, soccer, cricket, any type of sport, but soccer caught my eye as I come from a soccer football family. All my brothers, my dad, family. And when I got here and I'm playing together with Ryan, and I saw the ad in the newspaper that there's a new club actually going to be generated in Helderberg, and I told myself, wow, I would love to be involved. As I used to start 3-4 years ago, street soccer with Kia. And they came to Makassar and looked for people to can generate the youth and the juniors. And from there on, I just take it further. And when Kallis came with the idea, and I actually called him and asked him, man, what's happening? He said, yes, that is a new idea for Helderberg. And I said, man, if it's good with you, I'd like to be involved.
Okay, so I'm going to switch from calling you Ryan to calling you Kallis now, because I think that's what you're supposed to be called. Kallis, you had this...
Kallis is associated with another sport. Coach is also fine.
Yeah. You had this vision, you ran with it, you put articles out there in the newspaper, you got the right people involved, the right passion, you attracted the right passion into your club. Obviously people whose own passion resonates with yours.
Correct, 100%.
Yeah? And what's been some of the successes of the club thus far?
I would say the turnout, especially with because we've only started the seniors up to now. The juniors is probably going to start in about the next week or so.
Just to stop you then, put it in perspective. Now, in soccer, seniors and juniors means is not what it means in other sports. You know, seniors means over 40 in other sports.
Okay.
What does that mean when you say seniors and juniors?
Senior for me is anybody 16 and older,
Right.
that has the talent to play first team, potentially. I played quite a few 16 and 17-year-olds at the Beers last season where I was head coach, and they really flourished. So for me, age is not relevant in football. You know, you can be a really small guy and be a good football player, as we know they are. And then juniors is anything under 16 and down,
Yes.
all the way down to 3-4 years old.
Right, right. Okay, so let's talk coaching now, okay? Because I've had the privilege of interviewing some of the top guys from SAFA, Western Cape, and nationally on the show, and the one of the biggest issues is that we don't have enough coaches. You know, and in order to grow the sport, you need the coaches, because you need that expertise transferred to other people and the players. How are you maybe handling that?
Okay, it's a good topic. It's up to now been very difficult to get all your licenses through SAFA. I know, because I got hindered halfway through mine. For example, level 3, they base in Joburg only, and it takes place over the course of a month. So you can't really be employed, or you've got to take your leave, etc. So it's been quite challenging. Our first team coach, Brent, is going over in June to Scotland to do his UEFA B.
Wow.
It is easier to do that than to do the SAFA, but I know it will improve.
Yes.
We've got the ex-chairman of the Helderberg LFA is now vice chairman at SAFA Cape Town, and his strength was always coaching courses and connecting with the right instructors and hosting those courses. So I think that's going to improve a lot from here on in.
Yeah.
So the coaches are out there and willing to learn,
Yeah.
but they
you need the
to
support
offer.
structure for that. I mean,
Exactly.
as much as you
Correct.
need the coaches, you need the support structure
Correct.
to make it
100%
happen.
correct.
Yes,
100%.
yes.
Yeah. So, how many members do you have at your club currently?
We've only been operating for 2 months.
Wow.
It's a brand new
Yes,
club.
yes, from
And-
scratch, baby.
Yes,
Baby.
we currently have close on 40
Okay.
senior players, which
Yes.
is quite nice.
Yeah.
One doesn't want to have 100 players and you only have 2 teams and you're sitting with 60 plus guys that are not going to get game time. It's difficult, you know.
Right.
So we, because of our professional outlook, we want to focus on a first team that can climb the leagues, you know, and get up to the SAB, the Vodacom, the National First Division, etc., etc.
Right.
Big ambitions.
Is there a lot of soccer clubs, football clubs in the area?
Yes.
In Helderberg?
Yes, most definitely. There is. Oh,
In our area, in the league that we are taking part in, there are 25 teams.
Right.
Just in the
Helderberg.
Helderberg area.
Yes,
That's
in the Helderberg
excluding
league.
2 Macassar teams, De Beers, and a couple of others. So it's close on 30
Okay.
clubs, which is a lot.
So I have to ask then, what is unique about your club? What are you offering, or how is your focus maybe unique to the other clubs?
except for opportunities. Children want to see, actually the parents will see children grow. And if they can't grow, what's the point in just playing? Yeah, enjoy yourself, that's the game.
Yeah.
But also the guys want to be Lionel Messi, Ronaldo, Wayne Rooney, etc. But now the challenge is, do they put themselves up there to be exposed? That is one challenge.
Yeah, we do have connections with professional clubs. I don't want to name names, but I'm on a personal basis with coaches and scouts at professional clubs, and if any player who's between the age of about 16 and 19 shows real potential, then I contact them and I actually take the player through for a trial or to join in a training session. So for me, a coach must never want to own a player.
Yes.
The player's future is his own. So I will never stop any player at Helderberg Football Club from improving themselves and ending up overseas successfully as a player, because there's more coming through the system.
Absolutely. Now, how would you describe the socioeconomic status, general socioeconomic status of the people in the Helderberg?
Well, the league that we are in is very much a disadvantaged area, disadvantaged teams, and that is a big reason also why I want to be involved there. I have just been elected on their executive committee, and they've given me more than one portfolio because they're hoping that I can make a positive change, and they want to make that league structure much more professional, and that aligns exactly with my ambition as a club.
Absolutely.
So I have to wear 2 hats.
Kind of run it like a
but-
business,
Yeah,
hey?
correct, 100%.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of potential there. So they just need the proper marketing. You know, that exposure's not there. So
Yes.
no one, not
And
one,
buy
they don't
in
know.
from the community.
Correct.
Because you need the
Correct.
parents to buy into the
Exactly.
project in
Yes.
order for them to let their kids
Kids
have
go-
access
yes.
to it.
Correct.
Yeah, because these things always seem so out of reach for people who have nothing. That dream of being a superstar in any sport, it seems unbelievable or unachievable even. But if the parents believe it, then
Yes, we just
Yeah.
need their support.
especially at that young, tender age, hey, you need the parents' buy-in.
Where Marok also comes in very useful is he's an evangelist, and his heart is very much with his faith, and he takes on some of the players' personal tribulations and guides them, deals with their parents. So we're doing more than just
So you have
kicking
a
a soccer ball.
family-centered approach at your club.
Yes.
That's another reason to join Helderberg Football Club.
That's exactly what it is.
It's a family-centered
We don't look
approach.
at just the player.
Yes.
Absolutely.
There's
So
a-
many factors.
Correct.
So many factors affecting a person's development or their true potential eventually coming out.
Come forth, yes.
Yeah?
A lot of the most famous players came from abject poverty. They
Yeah.
just got given those opportunities. It's
Yeah.
definitely out there.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
And for a lot, it's luck, the right time and
Correct.
the right place.
Timing
eh?
is
Exactly.
We
yes.
just need to create
Timing.
more luck for the children.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Correct.
Especially when the youth is going,
Yeah.
like nowadays, the youth is like killing each other and
Yeah.
going down the drain, and there's nothing
Sad.
for them.
Yeah.
It's very sad.
How can I know there's people in the Helderberg now that may be watching, or people that know people in the Helderberg that may be watching. How can they get in touch with your club?
Okay, the easiest way is to go on Facebook to Helderberg Football Club. Am I allowed to give my number?
Yes, you may.
Give my number out. 073 091 3785. They can contact me directly. We also have that complete open door. So because I'm a club owner, it doesn't mean that a 6-year-old's parents can't contact me.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm getting
Yes.
messages all the time, and that excites me because I do a lot of coaching too. So
Right.
I enjoy working with kids. So for
Lovely.
me, you can contact me directly.
Right. And Marok, if people are interested, you know, we've got a lot of people that maybe past their date of being of the UEFA dream or whatever, and they want to be a coach, they want to get involved with development. Can people contact you for that?
Yes, most definitely. Most definitely. We're open, like Kallis said, we're open for everyone. It's not just for the kids.
Right.
Bigger guys, elderly guys, and as I well known in Makassar, Somerset West, Trent, actually all Cape Town, I'm actually well known. Just not because of my Christianity, also as a sportsman. I used to play from Hanover Park, Elsies River, all over Cape Town. Used to
Lovely,
play. Went for
lovely.
trials, Bloemfontein Celtic, and only through the grace of God. He make it possible. Like this club is going to build on the foundation of God.
And you make it possible for
I will
everybody
definitely.
else.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Paid forward.
Correct.
Thank you so much for joining us, and it's inspiring what you are doing, and I hope anybody who's out there who's watching now
Yes.
feels inspired to also start something, whatever sport it is.
Yes.
You
yes,
know,
yes.
because when you have the knowledge and the skill, you have an obligation to
Yes,
give
and
back.
to give
Passion.
back, yes, and
Yeah.
the passion.
And
Passion
the
is the
passion.
key
Definitely.
word.
Yes,
Most
absolutely.
definitely, yes.
Very nice
But
to
thank
meet
you very much for having
Yes,
us.
Thank you,
yes,
ma'am.
lovely. And come back and give us some feedback. So 6 months from now,
Yeah.
yeah?
Yeah.
Something even greater coming from Helderberg
Definitely.
Football Club.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
And that's it for tonight. Thank you for tuning in. And we broadcast every Friday night from 9 p.m. And the show is repeated on Saturdays at 8 a.m. For this show and all the other shows, you're welcome to like our Facebook page. That's Sports Federation TV, where you can gain information about all the sports that you might be interested in. And remember, to win that case of assorted Bashes drinks, once again, you can SMS Bashes to 33090. Whatever sport you're playing this weekend, lekker speel. And if you haven't found a sport that you're interested in yet, we hope you find a sport that's just perfect for you through this show. I'm Lenyukta Chetty. Thank you for joining us.